well known as a harvest festival, but we actually best knew it as a holiday that commemorated the 40 years that the Jews wandered in the desert after leaving Egypt and before arriving to Israel. As the story goes, during that time, God protected the Jews from the harsh elements of the desert by encasing them in a protective cloud. And to remember that, we build a sukkah on the holiday Sukkot, or a hut. For 7 days, families will have all of their meals inside the sukkah, and many men in particular will even sleep in it. A proper sukkah will have 3 walls, probably 4, and it has to be unobstructed on top, except there will be a leafy or a bamboo ceiling above. Sukkahs is so important in Hasidic Williamsburg that the entire architecture around the neighborhood is designed in part around the Sukkahs holiday. So people will make sure that they have balconies that are unobstructed so they can build beautiful huts when the Sukkahs holiday comes around. And this is just that time. We're finally seeing all over the balconies have filled with wooden or other kinds of constructions as people prepare the Sukkahs holiday. Behind me, a gentleman is putting up an awning to protect his sukkah. So even though in order to have the meals in the sukkah, it needs to be open to the sky, when the meals aren't had, there will usually be an awning to protect the beautiful decorations and the furniture inside the sukkah from the rain. Hi, do you have shlichkuch? Yes. Not too much. What do you suggest I try for a holiday specialty? What is it? Okay, let's do it. On Yom Kippur, you don't eat anything, but on Sukkot, you really eat. A lot of people are really showing off their culinary skills during this time, and the food is gourmet to the nines. And we're gonna try some of the good stuff that you eat on Sukkot today. Some of you on YouTube asked for food stuff, so this is a good opportunity. I asked the guy at the deli what he would recommend for the holiday, and he said this pulled beef pizza. I mean, it's a paradox. You're not supposed to have meat and cheese, so I'm guessing this is vegan cheese. Doesn't taste like pizza to me. Tastes like a lot of meat on a bread. This is krotlakschen. It's sauteed cabbage and pasta. Clear cabbage and little tiny noodles. Holiday specialty. Potato gnocchis. We call it shlichkuch. You hear people call out of their sukkah. You know, people can hear each other in the sukkah because it's outdoor. I think the loudest cry will be for more shlichkuch. This is arugula with pastrami and like a honey mustard in it. I generally don't eat meat, but if you're gonna eat meat, I think this is the simple way to go. My hands are so greasy. I'm eating pure fat. I'm just gonna have a little more for the sake of science. Here, look at this. These are the round challahs of the high holiday season. Last time I was here, I wasn't able to show it to you. Hasidic challah is different from what I call regular challah, that it's a lot fluffier, it's a lot airier. It grows all the way out of the pan, and it takes on a shape a little of a muffin. I give this to my Friday tour guests, and they all agree it's really, really good, especially dipped in tomato dip. This is one of the specialty desserts of Sukkot that people will be making. We call it cake. This is a beautiful wafer cake. Wafer cake is very tricky to make. You don't want to make it except for a very special occasion. It's very thin dough with chocolate in the middle. It melts in your mouth. It has a bit of a nutty flavor. It is actually bamboo, pieces of bamboo that has been turned into a mat, and it'll be rolled out on top of the sukkah. This shop sells a lot of sukkah decorations, often similar to Christmas decorations. So often grapes are also a big theme, waterfalls. color lights, and steins, which is something I've done a video on. A lot of the stuff you'll find in these shops here is sold now. This is the latest in sukkah technology, see? Oh, it's sunny. This is like a camp tent, only for sukkahs. It's a proper pop-up. There's schach even. On sukkahs, one of the most important rituals is to take what's called arba minim, 4 kinds, and to hold them together and to shake them in the sukkah. And the reason you do that is because in Leviticus 23:40 in the Bible it is written, "You shall take on the first day the fruit of splendid trees, branches of palm trees, and boughs of leafy trees, and willows of the brook, and you shall rejoice before God for 7 days." And that has been understood, interpreted to mean a citron, which is this fruit that looks like a lemon, but doesn't taste very good and smells really, really delicious, very fragrant smell. Lulav, which is a palm tree leaf. Hadassim, which is boughs with leaves from the myrtle tree, and arabis, which is branches with leaves from the willow tree. And that's what is sold in this big market, and people will look very, very carefully to make sure that what they're buying has as few blemishes as possible, and the more beautiful it is, the more expensive it gets. Today is the day that people are buying the esrog. This is $16. And I'm now in the middle of the market on Lee Avenue, where all of the things that you need for the Daled Minim are being sold, and it is extremely busy. You have to constantly push through people to get through on the street, and people are inspecting these items with like literally jeweler's glasses to see that they get the best, highest quality of these Daled Minim, and they can go for a lot of money if they are considered more unblemished and more beautiful.
$300.
$300?
Yeah.
Can we see it?
Yeah, if you want to buy, yeah. If not, not.
We want to take a picture of it.
Yeah, I'm glad to do that, but the time is money. You need to work.
Ah, what makes it worth $300?
Beautiful and clean, without nothing else.
No blemishes.
Yeah.
$300 for the most expensive he has. This is just the street vendors. The good stuff is in the shops in the side streets. Whoa, look at this. How much is this?
150.
150? I don't even know how you're supposed to shake the esrog and the luv. How do you shake this even? It's so heavy. How much is the chinuch set?
But 125.
What?
125.
What's the difference between that and the buchanim set?
Bochum, she said 125. The chinuch is $100.
I brought $40 and I thought I'd try to find an esrog lulav and the 2 other things. He's selling them all prepackaged ready for the cheapest price of $100. So I'm 60 short. So this is a koishila. They are special cases to hold the entire set of the palm leaf and the 2 other leaves together. And this, you're gonna see a lot of people walking with like a big case, and you'll wonder what it is. There's gonna be a case to hold the palm leaf and the other things, the whole set. There are lots of stalls everywhere that are mostly staffed by people who are not from the community, and there's a lot of Hebrew and French in the neighborhood. Okay, so we had a great day and a lot of great food, really good food. And the noise and the activity here is dizzying. Just a couple of days that it's going to be like this, and then the entire neighborhood is going to go into a little bit of a lull as the holiday actually begins. And maybe, hopefully, perhaps, I will be back to show you the inside of a sukkah. If not, I hope you had a lovely visit during the high holidays with me. Thanks for watching.